Hey guys, a Real Heart of Iron here. Today I'm going to be starting a new game as starting off as Germany. Regular difficulty Iron Man mode, of course. Historical AI focus on. And pretty much the game plan is to pretty much go historic up until obviously not losing in the end, but hopefully taking over Soviet Union, take over mainland United Kingdom, pretty much focus on going until like 1952, and then pretty much see from there how I feel and how the campaign's going and how you guys feel if you want it to continue or not, or start a new one. First things first, research to bust out, obviously, industry, getting the basic machinery, the construction, and since Germany, of course, we're gonna want the synthetic oil. And then engineering, of course, for the research speed. Being Germany, a huge thing is the oil problem, oil and rubber. So we're gonna definitely want to start with like 4 probably. And apparently, I didn't know this at first for a while, that the research to excavation actually helps up your oil plants, which I didn't know that at first, which is great. So we're definitely want to start getting out as many units as possible. So probably gonna go full up on one and start up another. And start it up a little bit just to get the efficiency starting to go, since it takes so long for it to get up. We're going to want a lot of support equipment and towed artillery as well. We're probably going to want more fighters because of England is going to be a lot of fighters needed. So the next few will probably go in there. And light tanks a little bit more. And we're just going to go with subs. We're going to try to starve out the United Kingdom. And first focus is, of course, going for industry. And just set up our trade just so we're at top efficiency. And troops in basic. Okay. Just make the front line on Poland there. Just front line on Poland there. And pretty much only gonna have like yeah, 8 units. And see how that looks on the French border, but then the rest pretty much all going onto the Polish border. Because we're just gonna hold off, we're gonna start the time now. At least start the game, finally. As we go on, since things take forever in the beginning. We're gonna get all our planes set up. strategic bombing for we're gonna do close air support. Pretty much gonna go slightly different with the fact that I'm going to probably immediately declare get a war with Belgium. That way I can just go immediately around the Maginot Line. That way we can just completely demolish France immediately. Name this one the Science for Poland. Poland front. And France front. There we go. That's better. Whoops. French. There we go. And these guys together. We're gonna get our boats to just all spawn here. And we're probably gonna just put these subs in groups of like 20 and then have them go out and pretty much destroy convoys. That's pretty much all I'm going to be doing is Germany with navies. I don't do much with navies for the most part right now, so just destroy convoys really. Set up air units over Poland. The troop have to do to just put everybody there. Ooh. Just realized actually the first thing I should have done was the Rhineland first. My mistake. That shouldn't bring us back very much anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up to speed 4 to start having things go along. Okay. Okay. Now what is it that we really need is more infantry equipment. We can lighten down on the artillery. Probably will actually want infantry equipment for right now a bit more to just start having units come out. So that we can get the Sudetenland as soon as possible. So we can start expanding very fast. The last planes over there. Might as well set up aggressive and as well as start an offensive line with these guys just so they're all set up. I'm thinking just an obvious blitzkrieg right straight in, since it's only going to take a short period of time anyway for them to just roll in. Want to definitely get those synthetic refineries first. After that, probably just a couple civilian factories, and then crazy amount of military factories for sure, all over there, as far away from France as possible, so they're mostly protected from bombing and such from the United Kingdom. Go ahead and bump the speed up a little bit, so we can finish the national focuses and start just getting everything going. How long would it take to justify a war? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that so that I can just quickly, because you pretty much get like one out there war before you start getting France and United Kingdom protecting everybody and not letting you do any more, so might as well just use that one on Belgium, get around France like that, and then we can just go right around the Maginot Line, take Paris, and be a-okay. Save a little bit of time that way. And then get set up, of course, for taking mainland United Kingdom. We're gonna definitely help Spain out in their civil war, send over our tanks and wrap them up to help them out. Going to probably go down for Yugoslavia with a national focus as well, take all of Czechoslovakia and of course Austria. Alright. Couple more days for that to finish. First political advisors that I'm probably thinking about doing is now correct me if I'm wrong, did they update it? Because before you used to be able to get this even without world tension if you were a fascist, I would have believed, but they must have changed it so that we couldn't anymore for the time being. But once when this is finished, there'll be the end of this video, and then you can just stay tuned till part 2 of the German Reich campaign. And there it is. Alright, I'm a real heart of iron, and come back for part 2.